Hey humanity, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. I hope your holidays are going beautifully. I really do. All right. I hope the planetary alignments are treating you well. Amen. All right. Fantastic. I wonder how it will affect everyone when humans start visiting these planets. You know what I'm saying? And then how will the planets affect the Earth? You know, after their mood is changed by the presence of humans. That'll be interesting to know. It'll be about a generation before we know for sure, right? About 20 years or so, I'm going to guess. All right, so fantastic. Uh, Overall, ancestors, what would you like to discuss with the humans today? What do you think they need to think about and reflect upon? What's going on? Overall. Overall love, the woman that somebody loves, the deeper meaning of things going on. All right. Things that are hiding in plain sight, looking beyond the surface to see the deeper meaning. Hmm, that's interesting. Being loving, being kind. Oh, yeah, for the holidays. Yeah. Goodwill towards men and everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So, what about it? They say this: more love, Two of Cups. All right. Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. Soulmate, harmonious union. Also, the big picture. God is behind it all and connecting the dots. That's interesting. Okay, a lot of deeper meaning going on. All right, let's find out more. Somebody wants you. If you're a feminine, somebody wants you. Yes, they're very passionately. They're focused on you real hard, too. Yeah, because you're the woman that they love up on the lover's floor. All right, which it appears that we are on the lover's floor. They've got to walk through the fire, though. They've got to walk through the fire. They have to face the inconvenient truth, whatever that is. This is about justice. This is about facing justice and bringing justice and being about justice. Absolutely. And it's about swift justice because one mustn't tarry. Is that what they call it? Tarry? One mustn't tarry on an open flame. Do you feel me? Okay. One must swiftly pass through the flame in order not to be burned horribly. All right. Fantastic. Somebody wants to talk to you. Why? Because they feel like you're their soulmate and their counterpart. They feel that they love you and that it's a harmonious union. Okay. Look at there. That is the Empress. Somebody passionately wants you, the Empress. hmm hmm You're the woman that they love, it says here. Yes, death of the ego. They have to walk through the fire. Death of the ego. They want something to be dead. I get the sensation. I don't know what yet. Let's find out more. Oh, okay. Someone has made a final decision, final judgment. Respect for the worth and meaning of your actions. Here with the ancestor card, which is my judgment card in my deck. They have judged and decided that they want to talk to you. They want it to be a productive conversation for the both of you. And they want to express and intermingle with and engage with the connection that you have. They want to freely engage and acknowledge this connection that you have. They want it to be grounded in reality. I get the sensation. You know, they feel like, here's the big picture. Bottom line is this. We're in love. The bottom line is this. We belong to each other, or some such thing like that. Somebody is watching the Empress, but they're holding back, okay? Or you, or the Empress and this person is holding back, whoever's watching. Or somebody is watching, if this is like a separate Queen of Cups person on that floor, the Queen of Cups is watching the Empress. And maybe everyone's holding back, you know, watching each other. I guess to see if somebody walks through this fire and if it's really dead. You know what I'm saying? So maybe there might be a case of two soulmates for somebody, for some masculine. Because here's the Two of Cups with the soulmates, right? Then we've got the Queen of Cups and we have the Empress. So there might be two soulmates or somebody who was in union with both of these people at some period of time. Maybe not the same time, but maybe at the same time. I don't know. But they would associate it with both these women. And now maybe everybody's looking at each other, or this Queen of Cups is watching the Empress, really trying to watch the Emperor, I'm going to go ahead and guess. Since he's made a decision, she wants to see if he actually follows through and does that. And if he does follow through, that would mean that it's actually dead between the Queen of Cups and whoever the masculine is. I suspect it's the Emperor if he's looking at the Empress. You know, who else could be her equal? So, so the Queen of Cups might be waiting to see if the Emperor follows through, and then that would mean that it's actually dead between the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. It's really dead. She's trying to see if it's really dead. Okay, that's interesting. A lot happening off card on that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, so she's waiting to see. Maybe the Emperor is planning on having this healing conversation, and this Queen of Cups knows that, right? Because she seems to have a body of knowledge here. If she is on that floor where we're watching the Empress, she watching the Empress. If this is that floor, she's watching the Empress, and she is on fire watching the Empress. I don't know what that means, but I get the sense of great anticipation to see if the Empress cuts this guy down or not. See what I'm saying? She's waiting to see if the Empress receives this person, and also if this person walks through the fire, you know, and has a death of the ego and really tries to face the Empress and face the Queen of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and guess. This Empress is also the Queen of Swords on this floor. Okay. If this Queen of Cups is the Empress, then I suspect someone loves her or wants her love, or both. They might have fiery passion toward one another, but I do get the sensation that the Empress is highly sought. Highly sought, maybe because she holds back. You know, that makes things more delectable and desirable, you know, when it's not so easy to get. So, yeah, that sounds like the Empress to me. So somebody might be watching the Empress and loving her and wanting her very passionately because she holds back. And they might be looking at this fiery crossroads on that floor, knowing that they are going to have to completely transform to get through this fire and face the Queen of Swords. They're going to have a death of the ego, because the Queen of Swords will take your head. You see? She will take your head. So you have to have a death of the ego. You can't battle with this woman, because the battle's going to be over swiftly. Swift and blinding justice right here. And then you have the Queen of Swords, who really doesn't, she doesn't preamble too much, She just, it is what it is. And if she don't like what you have to say, the head's coming off. Okay? That's really the Queen of Hearts right there. Off with his head. Sweet lady. Very sweet lady. But she will kill you. All right? Make no mistake. Absolutely. All right. So let's go into the Two of Cups. Let's go into the Two of Cups right here. Oh, yes. Again, someone wants you very badly. Yeah. You want each other, quite possibly. Yeah. You want each other. Or it's so good between you. You know? You know what I mean? It's so good. You dig it? Yeah. It's so good. Okay, see all that lava? Yeah. It's so good. Exchanging secrets in a passionate flame, and then you got the Two of Cups, you know what I mean? So that's the harmonious union. Like y'all get along so well, particularly sexually, but also in love. Okay? Y'all love each other or some such thing like that. Yeah. Some masculine said, yeah, I could do this all day. He said, I could do this. This right here with you, I could do this all damn day till I'm dead. Okay? Absolutely. Harmonious union. God is behind it all. The sex is hot. It's astronomical. It's out of this motherfucking world. Okay? And then you're centered. You're stable. You're committed. You're loyal. Somebody is paying homage to you. See these candles? These candles in that hand with the candle? That's to pay homage to the goddess of the underworld. Say, wow, damn, you could sit still for a long time, goddess of the underworld. And she's like, yes, my child, light the candle, put it there. What do you want? Okay, absolutely. Yeah, big picture. This is lasting love, lasting passion. And that's what they feel that y'all have. Favorable outcome as well. Wise judgment. They feel that you are a good choice, which is throwing me back down here to the ancestor card with the judgment, final judgment. They've decided that you are an incredibly wise choice, and they would enjoy indulging in you. All right, fantastic, and we're back. So I was also thinking during my little break, because the mic cut off, I don't know how much you heard, but right, somebody's really way into you, or you're into each other. They feel like you have a good sexual connection and a good love connection, right? That it's very passionate. I see a lot of passion here. Okay, so beyond that, I'm feeling as if, hang on, let me just turn the light up. Okay. Beyond that, I'm feeling as if, okay, I done forgot. All right, great. Sorry about that. So anyhow, they want to do whatever they want to do. They want to do as they will. They want to do what they feel like doing. They want to come toward you. They want to take you and lay you down. They want the opportunity to connect. And when they connect, they want to be together. They want you to understand that y'all are together. So don't be going off doing nothing with nobody, okay? Because y'all are together. just so you understand. Okay, so let us go further. Yes, they come to put respect on your name and all inside your body. Yeah, that's what they want to do. They want to just put respect all on your chest. They want to respect your whole booty and everything. Okay, they've decided. Okay, because I have the judgment card here. I have the judgment card. And then I have the, respect for women's affairs and do what thou wilt. So, yeah, they feel like, okay, let me put some respect on your name because I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do with you. And I don't want you protesting. I don't want to hear your protestations, girl. Put this in your mouth. I can't hear you. Okay? That's how they want to handle it. Okay? I can't hear you, girl, except for your moans and groans, and you can feel free to carry on right there. All right? Yeah. They want a new beginning. That's right. They want to reach out for an opportunity to connect. And when they do, they need you to understand that it's connected now. You understand? God is behind it all, connecting the dots up here with the Two of Cups. And then down here, we have the new beginning. Okay? And then here we have the connection with the divine timing and the reaching out for an opportunity to connect. So, yeah. So they feel like soon as I activate your ass, you minds. You minds. I need you to act like you minds. I need you to understand that you minds. And I need you to behave like you minds. Do you understand all that? You get all that, ladies? Did you get all that down? This guy's funny. Okay? Because he's not even on the board yet. Whoever this person is not even on the board yet. But look how they're talking, though. They're talking to you from wherever that they are. Okay? Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, so let's go further because this is riveting. Okay, let's go further about the passionate beginning and the focusing. Okay, the passionate focusing and how they want you and the desire and everything. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, they're feeling kind of foolish and they're feeling foolish for upsetting you. That's one angle. They're feeling foolish um and angry because they want you and they're frustrated about that. Um they are also about to take a leap of faith, it looks like here, because the power of Christ is compelling them, all right, with all of this Ace of Wands energy, okay? Or the power of something is compelling them, you feel me, okay? And this Queen of Cups, if she is a different person than the Empress, the Queen of Cups is upset because she feels that he wants you, whoever this guy is. He wants you. She's aware of this. You see how I said she has a body of knowledge, right? So she knows something about y'all. Okay. I won't say what I think of that, but she knows something about y'all, and she is concerned that that he is going to pursue, that the power of Christ is compelling him, or the power of his desire for you is compelling him, and that he loves you, he wants to be with you. This is upsetting to her, understandably, I think. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So there's many layers. So on this floor where the Queen of Cups is different from the Empress, on that floor, y'all are both aware of each other. Like the Empress is aware of the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is aware of the Empress. Y'all are both aware of the Emperor. The Emperor is both aware of y'all, yada, yada. Okay. And I'm taking a wild stab that this is the Emperor that we're talking about, since the Empress is the one that, is the central hub of all of this focus and desire. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess here with the Empress. So it appears that everybody knows that the power of Christ is compelling people, and everybody knows that everybody's watching and looking and seeing. All right, so let's move on. Also, the Emperor might be getting into his intuition in terms of taking a leap of faith And then right under that is the high priestess. So he might be getting into following his intuition as well, especially since the power of Christ is compelling him. And he's feeling a little bit frustrated. Yeah. He might be angry. I don't know why though, because there's some sort of injustice. Yeah. I get the sensation that, again, if the Queen of Cups is a separate person, she tried to stop this emperor from pursuing the empress. Obviously, she watching so hard. Am I right? So she tried to stop it, and also if she's so mad, but she's mad, but she's focused on the empress though, right? Like, right? So who does that? So you instantly not the empress if you focus on the empress like that, right? So she might know that there was an injustice because she was a part of the injustice. You dig what I'm saying? Which is why she would be particularly mad that he would be taking the leap of faith and that the power of Christ would be compelling him, because that would be everything she tried to prevent. Am I right? So she doesn't want justice to be done. So she's mad at justice. She's mad at justice. And we see the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Justice card. That is some strong, strong Libra energy. Okay? So this might have something to do with a Libra Empress. And or it's just Empress energy and it's all about the law. All right? Let us go further. Yes. Okay. It appears here that there was some sort of big message. The big message is the Empress, apparently. Being the Empress, that's the big message. The big message also may have come from a high priestess, or the Empress is a high priestess. And she sent a big message, or somebody's going to take a leap of faith and send her a message, like the masculine. Okay? So that might be why the Queen of Cups is watching so hard, right? Because like I said earlier, to see if he actually follows through death of the ego and faces the Queen of Swords without losing his head, and then she knows it's really dead between them if that happens. Yeah, she feels cut out. She feels cut out on this floor. She feels cut out, the Queen of Cups. She's mad about that. It's justice. She knows that, and she's mad at it. So she's not on the side of justice on this floor. Okay? She feels cut out. That's the message. Okay? Or maybe the masculine is holding back from her emotionally. And that's sending her a message. And she's like, you're taking a leap of faith towards that fucking high priestess, aren't you? Kind of thing. And she's mad at it. Okay? So you got to be on the side of justice if you want your anger to be righteous. Just saying. Okay? Fantastic. So let's go into the fiery crossroads. Would change everything if somebody walked through the fiery crossroads, right, and showed up as the wise, cool, calm, decision-making cat, cooperating, having a profound realization upon which his very existence depends. I have to walk through this fire if I want to change things, right? And he's staying cool so he can pass through the fire with grace and ease. You see? Cool, calm, wise, decision-making cat just step through the fire. It's as if he knows more about that. I'm not sure how he knows, but looks like he knows. All right. Yes. Death of the ego. You're my 10 of cups. I'm going to stop lying and admit that you're my 10 of cups and just cooperate with the fact that you're my 10 of cups, because how the fuck am I going to get my 10 of cups if I don't acknowledge it and cooperate with it? Okay, so he is coming across as the wise, cool, calm, decision-making cat who knows that he burnt the bridge. He knows that he burnt the bridge, so he knows he has to come real humble because he burnt the bridge. See what I'm saying? And he loves you. And you love him. Quite possibly. Look like here. Okay. So even though you will cut his head off, though, you see what I'm saying? You will cut him out, you know, especially if he was foolish enough to piss you off. You know what I mean? So, but he's starting to see the senselessness. It looks like here. He's starting to see that not having your love, if your love exists and you feel it for him, he's starting to feel like, why am I not involved with this love? It's mine. I need to go and get it. It's my shit. I need to have it. I need it. That's what it looked like here. But I done fucked this up, burnt bridge. So I got to find a way to walk through this fire. All right, so let's talk about the Queen of Swords. Yes, the Queen of Swords is guarding her relationship realm. She's guarding the relationship. She is guarding the 10 cups. She is like, nobody comes close to these fucking 10 cups unless they walk through that fire. And they show up as the cool, calm, wise judgment guy. And they have a profound realization of themselves. Oh, yeah, everybody knows what time it is, look like here. Everybody knows what time it is. So everyone is standing by, it looks like here. I mean, Empress, you're doing you. You're behind the veil on 2 cards here. And then Justice. So I guess that is, and then we got Final Judgment. So it appears that the masculine has made a decision, but then the Empress has to make a decision, but the Empress doesn't have any decision to be made here until somebody emerges from this fiery crossroads. The Queen of Cups on this particular floor is also waiting and watching. I don't want to say also, but she's waiting and watching it for the final outcome kind of thing. So I don't get a sense that the masculine and the feminine, like the counterparts, they're not waiting. They, like, the masculine is strategizing and, pondering and figuring this whole fiery crossroads thing out. So he's busy, right? And that's why Queen of Cups is not getting any energy, on top of the fact that the power of Christ is compelling him to pursue his Empress, because he wants his Empress. He wants to do whatever he wants to do to his Empress. And that is why it's supremely important to him that he put the proper amount of respect on her name, because he doesn't want any interruptions, delays, or restrictions on what he is able to do with this woman. Okay? He wants to do what he wants to do, not in a bad way, in a good way. Okay? But he wants the freedom of his authority, kind of thing. Like, he doesn't want to be restricted. So, like, okay, like, how much respect you gonna need? You know what I'm saying? How much respect is that? All right, cool. I'm gonna give you a couple of more kilowatts of respect. Great. I don't want to hear shit. Lay down, or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? So, so it looks like the Queen of Cups is waiting to see what is the Empress gonna say. Like, number one, is he really gonna follow through? Is he really gonna pull this thing off? Is he really gonna take this leap of faith? You know what I mean? Maybe he's just fronting. That's what the Queen of Cups is thinking is possible, because she all heating herself up. She get madder and madder and shit the more she think about the shit. And then, the Empress is on the throne doing her, spiritual thing, talking to the spirits, making sure she stays cool and calm, comfortable, make sure her well-being is taken care of, making sure her karma is right and all is right in the world. So she's busy. You know what I mean? And the more she does that, the more the emperor feels compelled. The closer he gets to the throne, the more in focus and the more clarity he gets about the empress, the more he's hot and heavy to have her. You know what I mean? And the more he does that, the more the Queen of Cups is like, what's going to happen? Because maybe he won't even take a leap of faith. But even if he does take a leap of faith, she might not even receive him, because the Queen of Cups, that's why. Because the Queen of Swords. So she might not even receive him if he's not, having the mutual respect shit together. And also if he does not have his profound realization of self, if he doesn't pull off this death of the ego thing just right. The Queen of Cups knows that that sword is going to come out, and that the Queen of Swords is not going to be having it. So things are up in the air. You know what I mean? Things are up in the air. But for the masculine, he feels that he's made his decision. The Empress is like, no one's knocking on my door, so there's no door to answer. So I'm busy. I'm up in the chapel. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the vibe stays right in the kingdom. You feel me? She running her empire. That's what she busy doing. Making sure the scales stay balanced. Making sure all toxic things are cut out properly and things of that sort. All right, so I'm going to leave it right there, humanity. All right, I hope that message helps somebody. I really do. And for more deep-ass readings where we see that everybody is watching everybody. Do you feel me? And the power of Christ is compelling somebody. And deep-ass readings like these. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. And make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the Black Veil.